Paz in beautiful Buenos Aires, Argentina, for the second and final semi-final game of the 2017 FIBA Women's Americup Championship Tournament. This one between Puerto Rico and the host nation of Argentina. One semi already in the books. Canada thumped Brazil just a little while ago, 84-45. So Canada will face the winner of this game for the gold medal tomorrow night. And Brazil will face the loser of this game for the bronze. Alongside Mark Anderson, I'm Craig Feda. And Mark, the atmosphere in here is already lots of fun. Puerto Rico coming into this game as the second place team in Group B. Argentina, the first place team in Group A. What does Puerto Rico have to do to try to contain this offensive juggernaut in Argentina?
Well, when you look at it, Craig, statistically, this game on paper is pretty similar, pretty close. Both teams shoot exactly 45%. Both teams are at 35 and 36% respectively from threes. Both teams are shooting 73 and 72%. The place where it makes the difference is how are you going to contain the engine that makes Argentina go, and that's Melissa Greder. She's everywhere. She gets the ball to the people at the right times. She knows where everybody's going to be. She directs the offense. Conversely, Puerto Rico is going to come out with high energy, which we've seen all week. Their leading scorer, Allison Gibson, comes off the bench, averaging 12 points, and she does a great job. Pamela Rosada coming off, starting at point guard, 4.8 rebounds, 4 assists, and just under 10 points a game. They're going to need all of that today. It's going to be an exciting game, and I can't wait for tip-off.
You talk about trying to contain Melissa Greder. Well, Puerto Rico has 3 small guards that may be able to stay with her, that they can rotate throughout the course of the game, in Pamela Rosado, Daishalee Salomon, and Michelle Gonzalez. So they may be able to just wear down Melissa Greder with constant pressure among the 3 of them. But that being said, I don't think I've ever seen Melissa Greder get tired.
Right, and then they got Macarena Durso that comes in and spells her for moments at a time. So it's going to be interesting. Now, Argentina averages 74 points a game. They're only giving up 51. Conversely, Puerto Rico is at 70 points, and they're giving up 65, which their games have all been close. So that also leads to their favor.
Team Argentina being introduced now, and they go over to the stands where Sofia Aispura is sitting, along with her family, to watch this game. Sofia off crutches tonight.
Yeah,
she's in a knee brace, but she is not on crutches anymore, and that's great to see, having sustained that injury against Venezuela. Time now for the anthems. First, for the visitors from Puerto Rico. And now the national anthem for the host nation, Argentina. Welcome back once again to Estadio Obras Sanitarias in Buenos Aires, Argentina. It's the second semifinal of the 2017 FIBA Women's Americup Championship Tournament. Men get started in a couple of weeks. One semifinal already in the books. Canada rolled Brazil 84-75. As you get a look at our officials for this game. Gina Cross of the USA, Andres Bartel of Uruguay, and Juliet Alvarez of Cuba. Our FIBA commissioner for this game is Gabriela Araya. And there's a look at the full roster for Team Puerto Rico, coached by Gerardo Batista. We will get a look at the starters in just a moment. Allison Gibson, the big spark for Puerto Rico, off the bench. And Coach Batista will go with Melendez, Santos, Rosado, Bermudez, and Ashley Perez. The regular starting lineup that he's gone with, as he guided his team to a 3-1 record in group play. A moment ago, you had a look at Christian Santander, the head coach of Argentina, and there is his full squad. Minus, of course, Sofia Aispura, who suffered that knee injury Wednesday night against Venezuela. She was taken off on a backboard. She was in the arena last night on crutches watching the game, or 2 nights ago, I should say. And tonight, she's here, and she's not even on crutches, so that's a very good thing. For Argentina, it's Boquete, Barane, Gretter, Ornella Santana, and Deborah Gonzalez. Same starting 5 we saw for Argentina against Brazil 2 nights ago.
You know, with this AC/DC going in the background, I'm ready to go out there and play.
Well, you can go out there and play. I'll sit here and broadcast. There you get a look at Melissa Gretter. Outstanding numbers as always. 13.3 points, nearly 5 rebounds, and over 4 assists per game. And Pamela Rosado, outstanding numbers as well for Puerto Rico.
You look at that point guard matchup, and the numbers alone are impressive. It'll be a good matchup to try to see if Rosado can slow down Gretter in the fast break, because she basketball.
Just moments away from tip-off. Glad you can be with us wherever you're tuned in from. In Puerto Rico, around the Americas, or around the world, thanks so much for joining us. He's Mark Anderson. I'm Craig Fada. Ball's in the air, and we are underway. Barani wins the tip, controlled by Gretter.
Defensive tip alignment by Puerto Rico. Had the 2 guards back.
Gonzalez out to Gretter.
Good show by Bermudez.
Gonzalez, the pull-up from 12, misses left. Rebounded by Santos. Here's Puerto Rico's first offensive possession. Rosado to her left. Gretter picks her back up. And now here's Perez. Driving to her right. Handing it off to Melendez. Melendez sees a seam, bumps into Barani, throws it up off the bucket. No dice. Now Greta into the corner, underneath to Santana. She gets it blocked, but I think that's going to be a foul against Ashley Perez. It is on Perez. That'll be her first. Nice find underneath from Boquete to Ornella Santana. Argentina
does a nice job of looking over the floor before they take their shots. They'll always find the cutter.
Boquete should know where Ornella Santana would be. The two are teammates on Estrella de Bariso here in Argentina. The Vuvuzela's in full effect here. Steal by Barani. Barani's right hand layup will go in, and it's Argentina with a 3-point lead. I haven't gotten that far into my Spanish studies, but I think Vuvuzela is Spanish for dying cow. And now a foul against Argentina on the rebound. Ashley Perez was pushed by Deborah Gonzalez. That'll be her first foul.
Barani showing some good athleticism there on that fast break, tipping the ball and getting out there and making the basket.
Perez to her right, picked up by Santana. Now here's Melendez. Shot clock violation as Puerto Rico did not immediately identify that the shot clock was winding down. So Argentina will try to pad this 3-0 lead. Greta around Barani. Barani out to Santana. Now Gonzalez for three. Circles out. Great ball movement by Argentina that time. Resulted in an open look for three, but it just did not go down. Now Rosado from the free throw line, no.
Puerto Rico defensively now is going to try to make Greta go wide, with Bermudez really showing high on that outside screen and roll.
Barani's layup attempt off the glass, no good.
In other words, they're not going to let her turn the corner on them.
Two-pointer, no good. Argentina so far pitching the shutout, 2.5 minutes into the game. Great defense by Barani. She forced the miss on the fast break attempt by Ashley Santos. Talk about not conceding anything. And Boquete for three. Santos the rebound.
Good pace to this game so far.
Melendez out to Perez. Her three-pointer is short, rebounded by Santana. Not a lot of scoring thus far.
Well, both teams are getting shots, though.
Santana back to Greta. Here comes the screen by Barani.
Now you see that how far out Bermudez is going. She didn't necessarily have to go that far out, because what's going to happen, Greta's going to find Barani rolling to the basket.
Rosado has it blocked by Barani. 3.5 minutes into the game. Puerto Rico still without a point. Well, Ashley Santos sits down, and Ellison Gibson comes on. Into Rosado, guarded by Greta. Back out to Gibson. Allison on the drive. Left hand blocked by Barani.
Allison Gibson will look to get involved right away. As we said before, she's their leading scorer off the bench.
6 to shoot for Puerto Rico when they bring it back in. Melendez on the drive. 2 now 1. Bermudez gets it up. Hits the rim, so at least they get the shot clock back. Melendez missing from in close, and now Barani gets fouled. That should be the second on Santos. Gretter into the front court. 6 minutes to play first quarter. Puerto Rico still has not scored. Barani, the turnaround short. Stolen away by Boquete. Shot clock did not reset.
That's their first offensive rebound.
Out to Gonzalez, 2 on the shot clock. Gonzalez gets fouled on the jumper. That's going to be on Melendez. That'll be her first. Bobby Knight would be happy with this game.
Why do you say that?
I can't remember which player of his that it was, but he said Bobby Knight was the only coach that he'd ever had who would actually get mad when they gave up the first basket of the game. He wanted a shutout every game. So far.
So far.
Argentina is throwing one. It's 4.5 minutes into the game. Gonzalez hits the second. Rosado into Melendez, has it stripped away. 3-on-2 for Argentina. Across to Gretter. She's guarded by Allison Gibson. Now Gretter, the feed to Barani off the glass, won't fall in. Melendez the rebound.
That's that point we made. She knows where everybody's going to be on the offensive end for her.
Gonzalez for 3, no. Gretter tips the rebound to herself. Coming up on 5.5 minutes without a point for Puerto Rico. Barani for 3, and that's good! 7-0 Argentina. 4:35 to play in this first quarter. This is the 2017 FIBA Women's Americup Championship Tournament. Back in Buenos Aires in just a moment.
Whatever you want to do, but reality what they do, dating like this, la mejor caída, en el cuerno bajo entraba pase, le dio medio latigazo, va por arriba, está, pero no pensando en lo que ellos hacen defensivamente, pensando en cómo ejecutamos nosotros fuera de la regla, para verticalizar y para ser más profundos. Vamos a extender
a 7-0 Argentina. Nearly 5.5 minutes elapsed in this first quarter. Puerto Rico 0 for 12 from the field.
That's a concern right now. You got to knock down some shots here. Because if Argentina gets on a roll, it's going to be trouble. Looks like they're going to go into a 1-4 set here.
Gibson left side against Boquete. And an offensive foul. Yolanda Jones into the game now for Puerto Rico. That foul was on Marie Placido.
Jones averaging just under 6 points and 4.5 rebounds.
Gretter's got it up top. Steps inside the three-point line for the open jumper, no good. Down to Jones.
They're just not getting very good looks right now. Everything's being contested.
Gretter's pass tipped. Out of bounds, it'll be Argentina ball. Barani 3 blocked shots already.
You know what's unusual about that foul is that Barani had no chance of catching that ball because it was tipped.
Yeah.
And it's kind of unusual. I know the official probably wasn't watching the ball, but that would have been a good no call.
Barani flicks the first free throw through.
Kind of like in American football when the ball is tipped coming out of the quarterback's hand, there's no pass interference.
Barani books them both. And it's 9-0.
Deshalee Solomon in the game for Puerto Rico will give high energy at both ends. We'll look to get the offense going.
Out to Placido, her 3 misses. Gretter steals the rebound. Over to Boquete, now into Barani. 5 team fouls for Puerto Rico. Barani's fadeaway will not fall in, but she'll go to the free throw line. I think that's going to be on Yolanda Jones. It is.
It's interesting, Barani set out the first game of the tournament. Yep, right on the arm. And now, into the, 5-6 days in, her activity out on the court is so much better. Back must be feeling a lot better because she's moving really well.
3 straight free throws for Barani.
When she's going and blocking shots, she's shooting the little fadeaway turnarounds. A lot more activity out of her.
Barani hits them both, and it is 11-0. Coming up on 7 minutes to start the game without a point for Puerto Rico. Allison Gibson out to Salomon for 3. That's short. Salomon the rebound, finally! After 7 minutes and 3 seconds, Puerto Rico on the board. Now they have to try to make up this deficit. Gonzalez tried to get it into Barani. It goes off of Agostina Barani, and it'll be Puerto Rico ball.
Deshalee Solomon is also the emotional leader out there. She really gets after her teammates in a positive way. She's fun to watch.
Salomon driving, giving it up underneath to Jones as Barani came over. Good hands by Jones and a good finish.
This is just what Coach Batista needed.
Now Santana, the quick first step, misses the left-hand layup. She tracks down her own rebound.
That little step over by Gonzalez may have just thrown her off enough. Oh, you can't leave her.
Gretter attacks, misses the floater. Jones grabs the rebound. Poked out of bounds by Gretter.
Have to communicate when there's 2 of you on the ball. You can never leave the person with the basketball wide open.
Barani nearly steals that inbound pass. Pretty behind the back dribble by Jones, but she turns it over. And now Argentina on the fast break turns it over. Stolen out of there by Gonzalez. Show Gonzalez misses as she got away from Deborah Gonzalez. Fans in it again. Gonzalez with the right hand. Nurses it over the front of the rim and in.
Creating good space on offense. We'll do that.
Salomon's hanger in the lane misses. Now out to Allison Gibson. Gibson on the attack. And I think they're going to get Andrea Boquete on the foul.
En cambio en Argentina, ingresa Macarena Rosset, se retira Andrea Boquete.
Now Andrea Boquete sits down. And Macarena Rosset comes on as you look at Team Brazil. They fell by 39 in the first semifinal to Team Canada. So Brazil will take on the loser of this game in the bronze medal game.
Puerto Rico shooting just 10.5% right now.
Santana out to Rosette, 8 to shoot. Rosette's layup well left. Gibson has to pick up the dribble. Here comes Salomon now. 45 seconds to play. First quarter. Salomon pops from 16. That won't fall in. Barani another rebound.
Barani has 9 points and 3 rebounds.
Gonzalez to the free throw line. Now Gretter backs it out. 8 to shoot. Calls for the screen from Santana. Gretter goes baseline. Rosette misses after a great improvised play there by Gretter.
Plenty of time here, Puerto Rico. Get a good shot.
5 seconds left. Gonzalez for 3. That is no good. And the first quarter will end with Argentina on top, 13-4. This is the 2017 FIBA Women's Americup Championship, live from Buenos Aires. Mark, really dismal shooting overall. Argentina 2 of 11, Puerto Rico 2 of 15. Argentina 1 of 4 from three-point range.
Yeah,
Puerto Rico has not hit.
I don't think we've seen this low of a score in the first quarter in any game. And it's just, they're just missing so many shots. Puerto Rico down here, on the other hand, hasn't really, the last shot of the quarter was a very good shot. It was an open shot coming off the screen. They got to knock those down because they're not getting wide open looks out on the perimeter. So they got to take every chance they have to knock these down. Argentina, on the other hand, you thought, you know, maybe they were shooting a lot better than what they are. They really aren't. They're only 18% overall. It just appears that they are because Puerto Rico's not hitting anything.
Argentina has hit 1 3-pointer and 6 free throws. Puerto Rico has hit neither a free throw nor a 3-pointer. As we look at Horacio Muratore, president of FIBA, honored that he could be with us for this game.
How about this? Puerto Rico's on pace for 68 rebounds. Argentina's on pace for 60. That won't happen. The shooting is going to get better here. Yes, that's a good call. She has to have room to turn.
So Gonzalez, Deborah Gonzalez, falls over and causes Perez to slip or trip over her.
It's a good call.
Yep. Perez hits the free throw, cuts the lead to 8 at 13-5. (13-6) now. And Argentina really blew a golden opportunity in that first quarter, holding Puerto Rico to just 4 points.
I think they got Santos. Into Barani. Now Rosette.
Working her way around Celia Fiorato. Now Rosette attacking from the right side, hits the side of the backboard. Goes out of bounds, it'll be Argentina ball.
Rosette can attack both the left side and the right side equally well.
1 second to shoot. Again, we've seen twice this tournament where, because there were no tenths on the clock, it was pretty much instantaneous. Barani gets it off instantaneously. Rosette gets the rebound and then has her shot blocked.
I think Melendez might have gotten that.
Now Santos underneath to Melendez, and Puerto Rico to within 5.
Right back in it. They can get another stop and score. That is a ball game.
Ritter's 20-foot pull-up no good, rebounded by Rosette.
Gotta get back, you gotta get back. There you go.
3 on the way, pops out for Gonzalez. Rebound tipped by Barani, taken by Rosette. Now Fiorato out to Gretter. Now Barani, 6 to shoot. Barani sandwiched by Melendez and Bermudez. Enters that Bermudez triangle.
There you go, I've been waiting.
Rosado's stop and pop no good. And an offensive foul, that's going to be on, I believe, Celia Fiorato.
I believe you're right.
And just like that, Argentina a little discombobulated as Deborah Gonzalez comes out. And Macarena Durso enters. Rosado over to Melendez. To her left. Shooting it up over Fiorato off the glass and good.
That was a tough shot because she's going to her left and then has to shoot it back over her right with the defender on her right side.
And a pretty left-hand finish there by Macarena Rosette. Gets the lead back to 5. First 2 points for Rosette. And a travel, yep.
First one of the game.
Did we see one in the last game?
You know, I just thought about that. I don't believe we did.
I don't believe we did either. Saw the carry.
Did we?
I don't think we had a travel.
Well, we're done for the carries for the day then. Oh, gotta finish those.
Ritter comes out of there with it.
Especially in the game when you're struggling to score, you gotta put that in.
Durso to Barani. Barani on the drive. Right-hand floater is good. Lead back up to 7. Melendez was trying to find Bermudez. Now Melendez pops from 15, no good. Rebound by Durso.
Ah, they're playing both Gretter and Durso together.
Well, Rosado can't guard both of them.
No, that's right.
Baseline jumper by Fiorato is no good. And a foul away from the ball. That's going to be on Fiorato.
That's a situation, whoever gets caught last gets the foul. Because they were both grabbing.
Michelle Gonzalez on now for Puerto Rico. Durso just about pries it out of there. Now Gonzalez beat the shot clock, missing. And that went off of Melissa Gretter. It'll be Puerto Rico's ball with 14 on the clock. Rosado trying to wheel and deal on Gretter. Kicks it out to Gonzalez. Now back to Melendez. Correction, that was Bermudez on the miss. Gretter gains the lane, kicks it out. Rosette loses the handle. It'll be Puerto Rico ball. Bermudez sits down for Puerto Rico, and Yolanda Jones comes back in.
Both teams relatively taking care of the ball. 5 turnovers for Puerto Rico, 4 for Argentina.
Gonzalez around the screen by Jones. She has it knocked out of her hand, out of bounds. It'll stay with Puerto Rico.
Well,
9
Craig,
to shoot.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it there at the end. Hands on hips, looking at the official, wanting a call.
Well, we talked about the body language of Brazil last game.
Yeah.
They were down by 30 points when we talked about that. Puerto Rico's only down 10 in the first half.
We got an injury down here. Ankle.
Is that
Fiorito? Nope, Barani.
Well, it's Agostina Barani. So timeout on the floor as Agostina Barani, obviously in some pain with that left ankle.
Didn't come down on anybody, just did it. Oh, yeah.
Saw that ankle roll. They're applying the cold spray to it. Keep that shoe on to try to keep the swelling down.
Right.
We'll see how bad it really is. Sometimes it's one of those where you roll it and it really hurts, but you don't really injure it.
Right.
She's hopping off the floor. Ornella Santana on for Argentina. And that is not what Argentina wanted or needed after having lost Sofia Aispura to a knee injury the other night. Jones is going to draw the foul on Santana. There you see him working on Barani. Still wincing in pain. Rosado backing down Gretter, now out to Gibson.
Gibson having a tough time getting untracked here. Maybe knocking down these free throws to get her going.
Gibson's first free throw is through, and Puerto Rico trails by 6. First point of the game for Allison Gibson. Now she's got 2. Timeout Argentina. The host nation leads 17-12.
Para ir para largo. Quiero ver las banderas ahí está, que nos van a poner en falta. El partido termina equilibrado. Los chiquilines que se muestran. Con lo más igualdad. Entonces, el apoyo para el seleccionador argentino. Verticalicemos. Ahí va, linda bandera ahí.
And another look at UC Richards, president of FIBA Americas.
Straight across from us.
Had a brief chat with him in our lounge between games this evening. Great job again by the LOC putting this together. And FIBA Americas.
Kind of unusual to see the Argentina shooting so poorly here at 19%.
Yeah. Now Boquete misses from in close. And the shooting woes continue.
And Puerto Rico for that extent, because they're a good shooting team too.
Jones trying to get around Santana. Santana blocks the shot out of bounds off of Jones.
Both teams overall shooting 45% for the week inside the two-point arc. So to be at 18 and 17.
Ritter comes off for her rest.
Pretty surprising.
Durso handing to Rosette around Santana. 8 to shoot. Rosette on the drive. Kick out to Boquete. Placido rotates over. Now out to Gonzalez. In the corner, no good, but the rebound by Durso.
Good ball movement.
And that foul is going to be on Pamela Rosado. That's her first. Second team foul. Argentina already over the limit. Rosette dealing. Boquete. Back out to Rosette. Stolen away by Gibson, but Rosette gets it back. Shot clock violation against Argentina. They did not realize the clock had not reset.
Last two possessions of not only had the violation the last time, it went down to the buzzer also. So Puerto Rico doing a nice job defensively.
A little bit of pressure now from Argentina. Catch and shoot Placido from the corner, air ball. Yolanda Jones could not corral the rebound. Santana out to Durso. She launches the three. That's good!
Gave her too much room. Jones gave her too much room. Probably anticipating the drive.
8 points the lead now. 2:45 to play, second quarter. Gibson. Now Michelle Gonzalez for three, no good. Rebound Boquete. Boquete hounded by Salomon, and Salomon gets called for the foul. That'll be her first, third on the team. Tyra Melendez on for Maria Placido now. Durso. Her pass intercepted by Allison Gibson.
I really like Puerto Rico's defense the last three trips down.
Gibson throws up the wild shot and hits. Gonzalez on the drive. Melendez rotates over, and there was nothing there for Gonzalez. She looks like she came up a little gingerly.
Right.
Still makes it up the floor. Gibson now for three. No good. Rebound Melendez. Durso has it stolen away and then taken away by Santana. And then the pretty behind the back dribble for Durso to get out of trouble. Rosette into the corner. Gonzalez for three. No good.
4 straight stops, but they got to score.
Salomon has it batted by Gonzalez, and it'll be Puerto Rico ball. Gonzalez gets it into Salomon. Minute 20 to play, second quarter. Salomon to pull up over Santana. Santana got a piece of it. Now Jones hits off the glass. Tough shot by Yolanda Jones over the outstretched arm of Andrea Boquete.
Grabbed that with two hands, went right into her motion. Oh, nice.
Beautiful find inside from Santana to Rossette. Lead back to 6, 22-16. 45 seconds to play now in this half. What a pass there from Yolanda Jones to the cutting Allison Gibson.
The only pass that could have got there efficiently was
the bounce pass.
You got it.
That was a very small window, and Jones threaded the needle. So Salomon sits down. Pamela Rosado back on. Gretter back on for Argentina. She got a nice 4-minute rest. Free throw by Gibson was good.
How about this? Gretter hasn't scored, but she has 6 rebounds. I'm sorry, 6 rebounds.
Now Gibson sits down. Melendez back on for Puerto Rico.
Rosado has 4 herself. Point guards taking care of the glass.
Gretter.
Got to rotate back quicker.
Got it to Santana, but it was kicked out by Jones. Up to Rossette. Missing. Jones the rebound.
Last shot time.
Game clock about 3/4 of a second ahead of the shot clock.
And go with the ball screen.
Here comes Rosado. Out to Perez for 3. Missing. Gretter the rebound. Gretter gets it up. Just wide left. A poor shooting half by both teams, but Argentina takes a 22-18 lead into the locker room at halftime of semifinal number 2. Winner of this game plays Canada for gold tomorrow night. Puerto Rico now actually shooting better from two-point range than Argentina is.
Right.
But still have not drawn from beyond the arc. 0 of 10. Argentina still on pace for 60 rebounds in this game.
Puerto Rico's fallen off. They're only on pace for 56. Not a lot of assists because people aren't scoring.
Yeah.
It's not from lack of passing.
Greder should probably have 4 or 5 more assists. 7 turnovers for Argentina, just 5 for Puerto Rico. So teams are taking pretty good care of the ball.
Yeah,
They're
absolutely.
They're just building houses at either end of the court. Puerto Rico outscores Argentina 14-9 in that second quarter. As we look at the individual tallies from this first half. Macarena Rosette, 4 points, 4 rebounds. Durso had 3. Boquete did not score but had 4 rebounds. Agostina Marani, 11 points, 5 rebounds. Melissa Greder, as you said, did not score but had 7 rebounds. Ornella Santana, 1 point, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Deborah Gonzalez, 3 points, 2 rebounds. For Puerto Rico, Melendez, 4 points, 3 boards. Allison Gibson, 6 points. Deshalee Salomon, 2 points. Ashley Perez had 2, and Yolanda Jones, 4 points and 6 rebounds. Well, Mark, we talked about it at length, the shooting problems for both teams in this game. We can't see both teams shoot this poorly for the remainder of the game, can we? Is it something that the defenses are doing, or are they just missing shots?
Well, at Puerto Rico's end, I think they're getting a little bit more contested shots. But then, conversely, down here, I noted that Puerto Rico had 4 consecutive stops. So it is the defense. They're both contesting shots at either end. But you gotta, when you get in the paint, you gotta, right at point blank, what, maybe 3 or 4 wide open shots. Down here, Puerto Rico's had the same opportunities. So defensively, I think that's been the key right now. And let's not forget, it's been a long week too, so the legs, especially as much energy as Puerto Rico had to put in to get to this point because of their games being so close.
And don't forget, Puerto Rico's had 2 nights off in a row.
True.
Argentina just won. But they will have to overcome poor shooting, both teams in the second half, if they are going to challenge Canada for gold tomorrow. This is the 2017 FIBA Women's Americup Championship Tournament. Second half action when we come back.
A ver, un poquito más fuerte, no tan alto. que toma la cámara. A ver, ahí ya. Ahí está. De frente quiere tirar. A ver, mire, mire. De frente hacia allá o hacia allá. Ahí, hacia allá. Cuidado de los parlantes. Una más. Una más. Ah, está entrando el calor recién. Vamos. Quería activar a los realistas. Ustedes estuvieron hablando más de Miriam de los portales. A ver. Una más. Mire, vamos. Mira, Miriam. ¡Sí! Un aplauso para Miriam, gracias. Muchas gracias. Aquí tenemos para saber. En mitad de cancha. En mitad de cancha. ¿Vamos acá? Como tú quieras. Ahí, hacia atrás. Momento. Sí, guarda el derecho. Hasta que venga Argentina. Mirame. No, ahí. Mira. ¡Sí! A ver. Lola. Uno más. Bien. A ver. Ya se viene el segundo tiempo. Estamos esperando por el equipo argentino, Lola. Ahí. Tira. Un poquito más suave, Lola. Estuvo muy bien el tiro. Tira, Lola. Sí. El equipo de Venezuela ahí. Vamos.
22-18 in favor of Argentina in our second semifinal of the night. Alongside Mark Anderson, I'm Craig. FIBA, there you get a look at the left ankle of Agostina Barani. She rolled that ankle in the first half, but seems to be moving okay now. She hopped off the floor, not putting any pressure on that left foot.
She appears to look all right.
Yeah.
You know, the one thing that jumps out at us is, of course, the poor shooting percentages. But when we left the half, we talked about it. It's the defensive intensity of both squads are precipitating that. So I think it's going to be, once they start loosening up here, defenses are going to give a little bit more. The shooting percentages are going to go up. So let's see how this goes.
I think if I'm both teams, offensively, I still just kind of keep doing what I'm doing and expect that your shooting percentage will normalize out.
Right, normalize. Yes. And I think, you know, they aren't poor shots that either teams are taking. They're just missing it because, again, the defense is in their defense is right there on the catch. When they catch it, they're there on the drive. The only freebie I remember really being was Barani driving down the lane with the right-handed little hook shot in the lane and scoring pretty much uncontested. But other than that, most of the shots have been contested.
Let's look at Marcelo Bedoya, member of the FIBA Central Board. Horacio Muratari is here, president of FIBA. UC Richards, president of FIBA Americas. And if you can use demarcation, I can use normalize.
Yes. Isn't that Bloomington? Oh, wait,
Yes.
that's normal.
Bloomington
Illinois.
normalize. That's right. Back underway here in the second quarter. Boquete around the screen by Barani. Barani spinning, shooting from in the lane, and good.
Tell you what, she had a big half. 11 points, 5 rebounds. Before she went down with that ankle injury, she could have put up quite good numbers. Not that she didn't.
Perez gains the lane out to Bermudez. Now Perez.
Nice move by Santos.
Correction, you're right, that is Santos.
And she didn't get off too many jump shots in that first half because she's got a good-looking jump shot.
Redder to her left. Now out to Barani. Thought about launching the long jumper. Gets it out to Santana. Now Greder. 7 to shoot. Greder on the baseline drive. Pulling up and hitting.
Said something to Sophia as she ran by
Yeah,
down there.
saw that. Argentina by 8.
Ketty's been very quiet tonight offensively.
Gonzalez out to Barani for 3. She nails it! And Barani is pumped up. The lead is 11 out of the gate here in the third quarter. Puerto Rico starting off the third quarter like they started off the game. They went 7.5 minutes plus without. Scoring, and now they're nearly 2 minutes into this third quarter without scoring, and they find themselves down 29-18. A 7-0 run for Argentina to start the third. Argentina with a quick burst to start off the third quarter. Now up 29-18. Agostina Barani now with 16 points and 6 rebounds. 3 blocked shots as well.
Is this the way you saw her play last year?
Yeah, she's pretty consistent. She can take the ball off the dribble. She's a tough defender.
There it is. That was a good look by Santos.
Very similar to the Plouffe sisters. Tall, tough, can do lots of things. Dribble if you need him to. Knock down an occasional 3. And a reach in by Rosado.
And she set solid screens.
Oh, yes. Part. Now Ellison Gibson on for Bermudez and Yolanda Jones on for Ashley Santos. Barani has her pass intercepted, and then Melendez unable to walk the tightrope and keep that ball in bounds. And it'll be Argentina ball under their own bucket with 24 seconds. The full shot clock. Redder to inbound, directing traffic, finally gets it into Boquete. Redder between the rings. Now around the screen from Santana into the corner for Gonzalez. Pull up from 18, air ball, but grabbed by Boquete. Back inside to Boquete, shot blocked. And that's going to be a shot clock violation against Argentina. Good defense on that possession by Puerto Rico. We've seen them get several stops. They're just unable to score.
Let's see what they can do here.
Gibson looking.
Gibson,
now Perez.
Gibson came in pretty quick there at the half because
she did.
They need to score.
Gibson's hanger not even close. I'm not sure if somebody got a piece of that. But she missed the bucket by a good 2 feet. Now the pass intercepted by Melendez. Gretter gets back. And she's going to draw the foul on Ornella Santana. A little do-si-do there by Melissa Gretter.
Fine camera work.
Yeah. Daisha Lee Salomon into the game now for Puerto Rico, along with Pamela Rosado. Not sure we've seen this alignment before, have we?
No, but what this indicates, they're going to turn up the pressure here. Try to see if they can get them to turn the ball over, which is a tall order when you're talking about Melissa Gretter. Somebody in the lane early.
Yeah, on Argentina, so they'll get another go at it.
Have to take advantage of this if you're Puerto Rico.
We saw Gretter and Gonzalez having a brief conversation. Knocked out of bounds, it'll be Argentina ball.
Yep, there they go with their press.
Broken easily by Argentina. Boquete on Gibson. Out to Gonzalez, now back to Boquete left side. Here's Gretter. 7 on the clock. Into the corner, Boquete for 3. Barani swoops in and saves the rebound.
Big game by Barani. Usually Boquete knocks that down. That she loves the left side for those 3-point shots.
Yeah. Gretter fades away in the lane. Back iron, no. Inside 6 minutes to play, third quarter, Argentina by 10. Argentina now just by 7 as Salomon hits the 3-point.
Big basket.
Boquete. Wide open jumper by Ornella Santana is good. From one teammate to another. On Estrella Divoriso. Rosado trying to lose Gretter, gets a little space. Rebound tipped by Barani to Santana.
Puerto Rico didn't recognize that Gretter was guarding 2.
Salomon. And that's going to be a block on Deborah Gonzalez. Fans don't like it, but Deborah Gonzalez was running. That'll be the third on Gonzalez. Yeah, she never got set.
No,
that's a good call.
That was. Her feet were moving. And impeding the progress of Solomon.
And that goes off the hands of Gibson as Macarena Rosette reaches in there. It's funny, look at these players. You see bruises up and down their body.
Oh my. I can't imagine what they feel like after this week.
Thumbs and wrists and knees taped up and a kick
Ankles,
save by
yeah.
Melendez. Yeah, we got a couple of ankles that got rolled.
How many times we see somebody take an elbow to the midsection?
Yeah, we've seen that a lot too. I'm sure there's
A
lots of bruises we can't see either. Saw Gretter have something on her thigh the other night. Her lower legs are all bruised. Rosette. Now Gretter for three. Missing right. Rebound tapped. Santana can't save it.
Boy, she got away with going over Melendez's back.
Yeah,
and
then
she just
she
indicated, and then kind of may have persuaded Solomon to step out of bounds.
Yeah, I think she more than may have persuaded her. She bumps her right there. Wow. So Argentina catches a break there. Rosette to her right in the lane. Up and under, missing right.
Excellent footwork.
Now Gibson for three. That rattles around and out. Gretter strong enough to rip the rebound away. And then a foul on Salomon as Gretter and Gonzalez get tied up. There you get a look at that bruise on Gretter's leg.
She may have caught a foot to the head inadvertently.
There's Gretter coming out of there. There's the foul by Salomon. Oh, she got the knee to the head.
Yeah. Seems okay. Little circle action down here off the double high screen.
Coming up on 4 minutes to play. Gretter, kick out. The three, short. Jones the rebound. Argentina a 10-point lead. Now Jones working on Barani. Great defense by Barani. Right now, I don't think either of these teams could hit water if they fell out of a boat.
Yeah.
Now Barani goes down. I didn't see what happened there.
I did not either.
And that's going to be an offensive foul. Barani's sitting there inside the restricted area in disbelief. Now, yeah, Yolanda Jones throws the elbow into the chest of Barani, and Barani goes down. So they do confer and get it right. The foul is on Jones, her second. So nice job by the officials to confer and get the call correct. Santana's shot short over the defense by Gibson. Salomon.
Look at that. Oh, nice.
Jones on the follow. That won't go. Barani, another rebound. Inside to Allison Barani. She hits the rim on the way up. Long three on the way from Placido, and she got it.
That's only Puerto Rico's second basket this quarter.
31-24.
They're 2 for 10.
Barani's got 16 points, 8 rebounds. Gonzalez over to Santana, back out to Gonzalez. Yolanda Jones has 9 boards for Puerto Rico. Barani fades away with the right hand, and it falls in. Lead back to 9.
Barani 18-8 tonight.
Gibson is going to draw the foul on Rosette. Now Argentina swaps Macarenas as Durso joins the game and Rosette comes out.
Second time tonight we'll see both Gretter and Durso in the backcourt, which in previous games it usually been one for the other.
Out to Gonzalez. Her three is good. Well, Puerto Rico's got Salomon and Michelle Gonzalez out there.
Oh yeah, they're not going to go away.
Durso.
May have gotten away with a push-off.
Yeah, leading off with that right arm.
Barani and Jones.
Yeah, still going at it. Gretter hanging from the baseline, no. Rebound tapped by Santana, and that foul's going to be on Ornella Santana. That'll be her third.
I think they called it on Puerto Rico.
You're right, they did.
Placido, maybe?
No.
That's who was down there, no?
Gonzalez on the run out, high off the glass, no. Jones the rebound, and she travels. They gave it to Michelle Gonzalez. And that's her first.
12 offensive rebounds for Argentina.
Gretter, the nice lob into Santana, but she gets it poked out of her hand and a shot clock violation. Nice job by Michelle Gonzalez to reach in there and strip that ball out. One minute to play. The lead is 6 for Argentina.
Could help Puerto Rico if Rosada could get scoring here. She has 0 for the evening.
Rosado over to Salomon. And an offensive foul away from the ball. Thought I saw them hold up 15. It was 14, actually. That's on Placido. And that's her third. Only one on Puerto Rico with 3 fouls. Rosette and Gonzalez each with 3 for Argentina. And now Yolanda Jones picks up the foul on the screen by Barani.
Flow of the game's kind of choppy right now. We
Yeah.
keep having a lot of dead ball situations here.
That was the second foul on Jones. 5th team foul, and so Barani will go to the line. Natasha Perez checking in for Argentina. Barani's free throw, good. Agostina Barani hits both free throws. Lead is 8. 37.3 to play, and Yolanda Jones showing some frustration as she comes off the floor. Gretter gets bowled over. I think a good no call there.
It just looked worse than maybe what it was.
Yeah. Gretter comes up a little gingerly.
About second difference.
Now Barani out to Durso. Backs it out. Here's Perez. Her shot from 18 a little short. And Melendez hits back iron, but it would not have counted. And through 3 quarters, Argentina has a 35-27 lead. 10 more minutes of basketball to play to determine who is going to take on Canada in the gold medal game tomorrow night. 35-27 heading into the fourth quarter here in Buenos Aires. Let's look at Federico Sospielis, the president of the Argentina National Basketball Federation.
Puerto Rico staying with Solomon and Rosada in the backcourt. Good shot inside by Bermuda's. Got to knock it down.
Jumper is good. Ornella Santana now with 5. Shooting numbers still just abysmal for both teams. Argentina 24% from 2, Puerto Rico 18%. Argentina 21% from 3, Puerto Rico 15%. Argentina still on pace for 60 rebounds, 45 through 3 quarters.
And the interesting thing, Craig, is both teams are taking care of the ball.
Yeah.
Argentina has 12 turnovers. They average 16, so they're right on pace for that. Puerto Rico averages 21. They're at 11. And they're well under their pace, so that hasn't been the problem. It's just been shooting.
Free throw by Melendez short.
Got to take advantage when you can. Dead ball, free throws.
Second free throw straight through. Ronnie, wide open 3. There's that
hesitation.
Yep.
She thought about it. Okay, I'll shoot it. It's got to be right now.
Perez loses it. No, stolen away by Gibson, and she draws the foul.
Gibson having a tough night, 1 for 7 from the floor.
Hits the free throw. Again, the Vuvuzelas making their presence known.
And what does that stand for?
As I said, I'm not very far into my Spanish training, but I believe it is Spanish for dying yak. Or maybe it's yak in pain, I'm not sure.
It does sound like a yak in pain.
Redder for 3 from the corner, no. Nice tap by Boquete. Santana to Barani. Now Durso for 3. That's no good. Santana gets slung to the floor, no call. Here comes Perez. Gonzalez for 3. That's good! Gonzalez gets Puerto Rico to within 4.
Every time Argentina stretches it out to a 10-point lead, Puerto Rico comes back. They just can't get over the hump.
7:40 to play. Durso out to Barani. Her three-pointer. That's in!
Boy, she's picking up where Boquete is struggling tonight. Barani has certainly picked up the load. 23 points.
Lead back to 7. Perez. Can't. Into the lane now. Hits the side of the backboard. Barani another rebound. Up ahead to Gretter. Gretter puts the brakes on. Boquete from 18. That rattles out. Boquete without a point on the night, but she does have 7 rebounds.
Yep, and she's looked to also facilitate on offense too, knowing that her shot's not there tonight.
Bermudez hits from in close. Tough shot right there.
Nice left-handed hook shot. A jump hook.
Agostina Barani, 23 points and 9 rebounds tonight. Expect that she'll get one more rebound before the night's over.
And you'd never know that the ankle was she twisted it.
Gretter, one of the rare mistakes you'll see from her. That 3 is up and no good, but the rebound by Melendez. Now Gonzalez for 3, no. Durso the board.
Puerto Rico 3 for 15 from behind the arc.
Durso has her pocket picked by Gonzalez. And then Gonzalez gets bumped by Durso, no call. Now Argentina getting it set back up. Fans getting into it again. Out to Barani for three. She drains it!
Wow.
Barani gives Argentina an 8-point lead. 5:15 to play in the fourth quarter.
She is definitely the difference right now.
Gonzalez, the hanger off the glass, won't go. There's Barani's 10th rebound.
4 of 6 from behind the arc.
Barani's got 26 points now and 10 rebounds. Ornella Santana will go to the stripe. There's a look at Barani, fired up.
The pain tends to go away when you're playing like this. Now after the game, she was going to feel a little bit of a twinge, but Rice, rest, ice, compression, and elevate the ankle.
Free throw by Santana, no good. Paola Ferrari has the tournament high in points in a single game with 30 against Mexico. Santana hits the second. She also has the second highest point total in a game at 27. Barani now with 26.
And that 30 came in overtime.
That's right. Gibson, she's been largely quiet tonight. Gibson gets that to fall in.
And again, they stretched the lead to 9. Puerto Rico came back to score. They just got to get over the hump.
Allison Gibson now with 10 points. Boquete, the baseline drive. And that's going to be on Daisha Salomon. I think she was in the restricted area. That's why the block was called and not the charge.
Yeah, I think we'll see it right here. She was...
Oh, yeah, she was well within the restricted area, no doubt. Good call by the officials. Puerto Rico didn't complain.
No.
Boquete too strong on the first free throw. 4:10 to play. The lead is 7. First point of the game for Boquete. And she raises her arms in a little bit of irony. And she comes out of the game. She's embraced by Christian Santander. He knows that even though she didn't score, she contributed a lot more than just points.
Absolutely.
As Salomon takes Greder to the hole. Lead is 6. Rossett. Now Greder, shot clock at 8. Here's Barani right side, guarded by Yolanda Jones. Now Rossett, back to Barani, catch and shoot. Shot's no good, Salomon the rebound.
Getting down to crunch time here.
Yeah, and this game far from decided. Gonzalez. One-on-one with Greder. Now gives it up to Salomon. 4 to shoot. Salomon driving on Deborah Gonzalez. Missing the shot. Barani another rebound. Santana over to Gonzalez. Back up top to Barani. Inside 3 minutes. Barani bumped by Jones. And that'll be 3 on Yolanda Jones. What a game by Agostina Barani. 26 points, 11 rebounds. Nobody else in double figures for Argentina. Ornella Santana the closest with 6. Timeout on the floor. Argentina leads by 6 with 2:45 to play.
básico. Llegamos a Melissa. Pepo, cualquiera de las dos que se fue en la puerta de atrás, se queda acá. Yorne, cuando vas a jugar este pick, Agostina en mi base. Everybody to the rebound. Also everybody. We run it. Sit up. Sit up. You're gonna go all low. All low. Okay? Move your angle to make the basket. Also stop the field. Press the ball. Pass the ball. Take it to the field. And then keep moving.
Ismail Bouzakis. The Greek, they call him. Greder to her left around the screen by Santana, popping from 16, and Greder's shot has not been on tonight. To be fair, nor has very many other people.
Right. Other than Barani, nobody else has shot well. Got to get a score here if you're looking at Puerto Rico.
Still just a two-possession game. Shot clock at 6. Inside to Gibson, and that's going to be a foul against Santana. Beg your pardon, that's Rosette going over the top.
With the way the teams are shooting threes.
Yeah, we might as well call it a three-possession game. Now Gibson comes off. Oh no, she's inbounding the ball. I saw a couple substitutions, and then I saw Gibson head for the bench. Thought to myself, what on earth is Gerardo Batista doing?
Yes.
Salomon to Rosada. Out to Melendez. 3 to shoot. Shoots it up over Barani and in. Tough shot by Tyra Melendez.
She thought about the 3 and decided to drive. Good decision. Now let's see what Puerto Rico can do here with pressure. They're matching it up.
Now they back. back off. Inside 2 minutes to play, Argentina by 4. Boquete on Gibson. Now out to Gonzalez. Back over to Boquete. Greder now, 4 to shoot. Greder on the drive. Inside. Shot does hit the rim, but it does not fall in. Puerto Rico down 4 now, 1:29 to play.
And if they stay inside the arc, which they should do.
Gibson, circus layup, no good. Greder into the front court. Both teams just 3 team fouls in this fourth quarter. Greder around the Barani screen. Back out to Barani. Agostina pulls up.
Good defense by Jones.
Bad miss inside of a minute now.
Got to score
Still
here.
a 2-possession game.
Doesn't have to be a 3.
Salomon. As the fans make noise. Rosado, shot clock at 8. Melendez on the drive, spinning into the lane. Her shot won't go. Jones the rebound, draws the foul. I think that may be Greder. First foul on Greder. Lissette checks back in with 4 fouls. Yolanda Jones has 4 for Puerto Rico. Jones on the free throw line. From the tournament, or rather for the tournament, 63.6% from the line and misses the first.
Got to have this one.
To get it to a 1-possession game.
Yep. And with how both teams are struggling to score, you got to take advantage of this.
Jones misses both. Another rebound for Barani. Greder into the front court. Her pass gets tipped and then knocked out of bounds by Jones. And Jones goes down hard and lands in the video board, but she's okay.
Greder saw Rosette open in the long, thought about it and said, no, not tonight.
Timeout Argentina, 29 seconds to play in this second semifinal. Argentina leads by 4, and Argentina has the ball.
importante. Para mí, está bien. Para mí la verdad que es importante. Entonces, si vos recibís, te vamos para atrás y abrimos la cancha. Si hay un nuevo saque de fondo, lo único que cambia es Messi Macarena para que esta defensora no esté activa y quiere robarla. Cambia, ¿está bien? Tengo otro
Agostina Barotti, 26 points and 12 rebounds in a gritty effort after rolling her left ankle in the first half. Argentina to inbound with 29 seconds to play. They've got a 4-point lead. There's the foul.
Good foul.
Yeah, Puerto Rico had one to give.
Yep.
Rosette to inbound. Gets it into Gretter. Gretter now fouled. That'll be Rosado, and that's her fourth. So Melissa Gretter now to the free throw line.
Just under 86%.
She misses the first. And a little trepidation among the fans.
Yeah.
Gretter tonight only 2 points, but she's got 8 rebounds.
Well, Barani's got 26 of the 45. Well, now 46.
So it's a 5-point lead now for Argentina.
Gonna make them use clock here with some pressure.
Just about stripped out of there. Now into the corner for Michelle Gonzalez for 3.
Oh!
That's good! Gonzalez gets Puerto Rico to within 2. 14-point Puerto Rico still has life. Argentina takes timeout, so they will get the ball in their front court.
Got a foul right away. Put them on the line. That way you've got an opportunity to get a playoff. If not, too much clock will run. We've seen that happen several times this week.
Yes, we have.
Too much time is run off before they could get a foul, and it cost them a team to go down and get a good shot off.
Now, if you're Argentina, Durso is an 86% free throw shooter. Boquete 91, Barani 83, Gretter 85.
We should see their best free throw shooters out here.
Rosette, the lowest among them at 70% in the tournament.
Nope, coach kept Durso and Boquete out on the bench.
Deborah Gonzalez, I beg your pardon, Deborah Gonzalez at just 63.6%. So they got it into Gretter. That's who you want out there if you can get her. Melissa into the corner. Gonzalez. Great job by Argentina playing keep away. And Argentina, well, don't celebrate just yet, ladies. They did a fantastic job playing keep away.
Boy, they sure did.
And they burned off a ton of clock as finally Rosado able to foul Gonzalez, and among the five out there, she is the weakest free throw shooter, at least as far as this tournament goes. Puerto Rico does have 2 timeouts, so if she misses one of these, Puerto Rico will have 3.3 seconds and the ball in their own offensive end.
They just got to make sure that they don't dribble it before calling timeout. Cannot hit the floor.
That's a big one. Deborah Gonzalez makes it a 3-point lead. Now makes it a two-possession game at 48-44 with 3.3 to play.
Hit those with a lot of pressure on both of those shots.
Even at 4 points, if Puerto Rico had gotten the ball back in and they got fouled on a three-point attempt and it went in,
exactly,
they'd still have a chance to tie. But now
what Coach Santander can do, can put all 5 people in a zone, just sit back. Doesn't matter. Do not foul the jump shooter.
Right.
Jump shooter is what he's telling them.
I wonder if that's what he's writing on his dry erase board. That may be all that he needs to do. Do not foul. So you get a look at Santander after we had a look inside the Puerto Rico huddle. The assistant coaches with a nice little pat on the head for Deborah Gonzalez for nailing both of those free throws. 3.3 to play.
If I'm Argentina, I just back off of everybody. You're up 4.
Inside to Placido for 3. Air ball. Ball goes out of bounds, and Argentina is on to the finals. They will take on Canada in the gold medal game tomorrow night. Once again, 48-44 the final. Neither team shot the ball well at all. But Argentina just good enough down the stretch. Look at those shooting numbers. Yikes. Argentina hits 3 more free throws and 1 more 3. That's the difference in the game. Argentina finishes with 52 rebounds, 48 for Puerto Rico. Both teams took pretty good care of the ball, 14 and 12 turnovers.
Yep, absolutely.
6 block shots by Argentina. So it's going to be Canada-Argentina for gold tomorrow night. Before that, it will be Puerto Rico-Brazil for bronze.
It's going to be an interesting game with Argentina and Canada.
Sure will.
Just to see the guard play, to see Kia Nurse going up against these guys. It's going to be interesting in the inside game.
Sofia Aispura out there with her teammates. Not jumping around, of course, but celebrating the win nonetheless. Let's look at the final individual numbers. Rosette, 4 points, 5 rebounds. Durso, 3 points, 4 rebounds. Boquete, 1.7 boards. Agostina Barani, 26 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocked shots. Melissa Gretter, 3 points, 8 rebounds. Ornella Santana, 6 points, 10 boards. Deborah Gonzalez, 5 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 very clutch free throws to ice the game away with 3.3 to play. For Puerto Rico, Tyra Melendez, 8.7 rebounds. Pamela Rosado, no points, but 6 rebounds. Bermudez had 2 points. Allison Gibson had 10. Michelle Gonzalez, 9 points and 3 rebounds. Deshalee Salomon, 6 points, 5. Rebounds. Maria Placido, 3 points, 3 boards. Ashley Perez, 2 points, 3 boards. Yolanda Jones, 4 points, 12 rebounds. So that rounds out the individual numbers in this exciting game. Low scoring, not good shooting, but it was a thriller nonetheless coming down the stretch. So Mark Anderson, it's going to be Canada-Argentina tomorrow, along with Brazil and Puerto Rico for bronze.
Still another great day of basketball ahead of us, Craig. I look forward to it and see who wins the gold.
For my partner, Mark Anderson, and everybody else at FIBA TV, thanks for watching the semifinal round of the 2017 FIBA Women's Americup Championship Tournament, live from Estadio Obras Sanitarias in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Thanks for watching. Good night, everybody.